Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris, from New York, Westchester County. It's 1:26:22. And here in the well, no, actually not in the U.S. I remember when I told you Canada might be next. I guess they might be the actual country that's going to be next. And that's to get rid of the mandates. And I'm not going to say anything else in terms of that. Overthrow anything? No. I'm just saying getting rid of the mandates and the nonsense. Because here you are watching me. And you watched me 2 or 3 years ago when all of this started. And we were told we'd all get back to normal. Do you know what normal is? You remember normal? Normal was a point where you can walk down a sidewalk and not put your head down because somebody was wearing something on their face. Do you remember that time? Or you're all equal? But now we've been divided in so many ways that you can't possibly imagine. And how much longer is it going to last is my question. And with these trained rats that are out there, have they become permanently brain damaged because of this? Really, have they become permanently brain damaged? I know when you walk down the street, you see somebody, you don't want to talk to them or anything like that, but that doesn't make a difference. Now, but they've turned it onto a different level where there's so much animosity, between somebody that you are just walking by. They've added so much division. Is that ever going to go away? I don't think it is. I think it's going to be inbred in their head. And it's amazing how trained, the human species are. Because all you have to do is just do this for like 2 or 3 years, and then it's just going to sink into their head. It's like children, I just thought of something right there. When you're trying to sink into some child that, the earth is a globe, and that's what you live on. And maybe you just have to do that for 2 or 3 years, whatever age they are at. It doesn't make a difference. They could be 2, they could be 50, they could be 60. It doesn't make a difference. As long as you engrade that for 2 or 3 years, you've got them trained. But then some of us break out of it, and we understand that the earth is not a globe, and that it's flat, and it's stationary, and it's covered with something. And that's why all the astronauts are lying. And that's why they came up with this radiation belt with some nonsense they can't get through. Which they did back in 1969, but I don't want to get into that. See now, okay, but my point is, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. We were told everything would get back to normal. Is anything back to normal where you are? No. No, it's not. They keep reinstituting this nonsense that we had back in 2020. And they're going to continue with it. When we were told most of this stuff doesn't work, and it's not going to protect you. I think I'm going to leave this video as is. I thank you for subbing. I thank you for viewing my videos and let me be a part of your life.